for this
So DK even did the T2 bottom though. DK pushing much faster. He wants to see if they look to make a defense of this top tier 2 tower. The bottom tower goes down to Mushi and burning. It's set up, stunned as well. There's a couple centrals here. Comes to a TP from the Dragon Knight. The reality is not going to land funny with a really well placed pulse. Prevents DK from latching on Hockey as well. 3 real grips in a row, not succeeding.
Burning's got to give that horse some hot cocoa because it's just not cooperating. Fog is really killing that reality.
Yeah, nicely positioned by Navi though. I really like the cogs there, completely blocking that chase pass from DK. They could have gone for a relocate from behind, but you're relocating directly into an Aghanim's level 2 Omni Slash, which will absolutely melt the Wisp, and even your CK and BK people will take a lot of damage from it.
Yeah, hopefully Overcharge will turn on to reduce some of that damage, but it's a ton of damage output. Also, critically, one thing I haven't talked about is that Hovolts haven't been leveling up healing more. He just has that 1 point. I mean, he's going for more of a battle-ready build, I suppose, but healing more just gives you so much survivability. I'm surprised you skip it.
Navi's spending a lot of time here in the enemy jungle. They've got some great vision up here. They've got complete control of the DK jungle, but DK has the mobility. They've got the Wisp Tether. They've got the Shadow Flare. Timbersaw as well, a great mobile hero. And look what the Familiars have been doing. They're pressuring this bottom lane. They're just causing Navi problems everywhere on the map, forcing Funny to TP out. And now, the DK knows Funny's bottom. They can look if they can find elsewhere on the map.
Hey, Vi.Dota coming out from birds, so...
Who needs your prophet or whatever it may be, or your anti-mage?
I mean, hey, if you drew out Teleport Scroll in a very kind of mobility positional based game.
Lamb played a fantastic game on the business. 3-0 and 3. He's almost completed Aghanim except for 700 gold away from it. Supports are no longer supports, it feels like.
Definitely not. Wisp on the top lane. Not much stacking from him this game, obviously. Burning, not playing a hero that can really deal with a big stack. Burning, what do you think he's working on next? We see part of Chirag coming out last game against Alliance.
I think Hard's probably the most standard out of your Chaos Knight. Just getting the raw HP against a lineup with heroes like Hard, Clockwork, Juggernaut. They haven't got the damage to chew through all that HP that the Hard provides. I guess the Armlet's also not good, but Armlet's generally like you get it before your BKB. You get it like really early on.
Yeah, it's still a very good kind of goal effective item if you want to go for that. Assault Kratos could be another option. Here comes a Blame Out from Clockwork. We've seen Blame Out in the past just simply win games, depending on the matchup that Clockwork is against. How do you feel that's going to pair up this game? It doesn't seem like it's going to be too effective.
Yeah. It's not, I think it's still the right item choice, but I don't feel like it's going to be anything that changes this game. Burning has so much HP. Mushi can just ignore the Clockwork. I don't think they really care about focusing the Clockwork to begin with.
Yeah, he's gone for much of a tanky choice. I think Force Staff is the other option out there to kind of help your teammates survive. But if you survive all day, you're not dealing with Dragon Knight. You're not dealing with Chaos Knight. They have to somehow kill these heroes.
Well, important times for Navi. They go for a smoke up. What can they actually find with this though?
Not too sure. Then they have to like 3-3 hero, and then you need Omni Slash and follow. They lack the damage.
And Mushi just finished off his BKB on the Dragon Knight. So Dendy with a Mystic South though, he's going for a Scyther Vice possibly a Shiva's Guard as well, but Scyther Vice is generally the more standard option.
Yeah, this is a very, very obvious game. If you look at the top lane, a huge creep wave is kind of howling toward the tower, and there's no Navi hero inside to defend it. So DK thinking that something is up.
They're picking Roshan here. They want to check this with the Familiars, but not going to scout anything. And like you say, at this point it becomes even more obvious that Navi are up to something, and it looks like they're going to have to smoke one off. They're going to have to reveal themselves soon on this match.
Yeah, unfortunately Navi just wasted maybe collectively 1.5 minutes of all 5 heroes' time and not getting anything to show for it.
How does Juggernaut scale late game? He's got 3,000 gold with an active scepter. He gets items like Butterfly, whatever it may be. I don't know what items just shoot through the Chaos Knight. Do you see this being an actual late game option for Navi? And with this goes 40-50 plus minutes.
Yeah, Juggernaut's crit is one of the best crits in the game in terms of average output. Okay, on the volley, they run the Chen, and they are going to get the Chen. 3 seconds under for Burning. The question is, are they going to get any more? Are they going to get any towers? Are they going to get any farm? It seems like that's going to be it. Just a Chen.
That came from the great warning from DK. They saw Puppy there, Mushi Shadow Blades in, and they'll relocate to follow up. And this could set up Roshan for DK if they want to. Navi, they're spread over the map right now. While still farming on top lane. So maybe spend a bit of his. Oh no, he's got 3.6k gold.
Yeah, to answer the question, I think a carry, a semi-carry Juggernaut definitely works, but you need a ton of items. Like, you need a Butterfly you talked about, maybe an Anti-Style on top. Some Juggernaut likes to go for SMYs in between. I wonder what Bill's doing. Most Juggernauts are pretty much done with the Aghanim Scepter and maybe one more item. It seems like Butterfly is going to be that one item.
Yeah, Butterfly definitely a nice little pickup here. Could go for the Heaven's Helmet still, but Butterfly just offers you so much more weight. You're the only character for Navi. Dandy's going to be getting himself a fairly fast exit, looks like, which is also... Navi, it seems to just resorted to, hey, we're going to go late game. We're going to go for a 40, 50-minute strategy right now. Because right now, we cannot fight DK. DK have just picked up BKBs, which means they cannot fight at all.
Oh, they're going to find Burning right in the jungle, and there's Omni Slash.
They may even pull this up with the T2 tower at top, but DK aren't even taking out Roshan here. They're playing scaredy cats. Navi find some crucial kills here at the top lane.
I think when you fire off the Omni Slash, he saw the whistle, tethering, and he's like, it's pretty kill. I'll take that one too.
Well, that gets land onto his Aghanim set. Puppy buys a gem, Tier 2 tower goes to a Volston. With that, he's practically got a 27-28-minute Butterfly. This is one of the most tough juggernauts I've ever seen as far as 27 minutes in the game.
And look at the difference in terms of when DK gets a kill, they go back and forth. Whereas when Navi gets a kill, they get a tier 2 tower and then they farm the enemy jungle. I feel like Navi's just being a lot more efficient with the way that they're operating on these kills. Obviously, killing Burning is very different from killing a Chen, so I can't give you guys on DK too hard, but it seems like they're farming their advantage away. Navi is having that door open back again. We talked about Denny going for the sacrifice. They have a gem on top now. Is going to be there. But Vols is farming his pants off. I think Navi can make a comeback.
Yeah, I mean, looking at where we stand as far as the big picture goes, comeback is kind of like a big word here. They're only 1,000 gold behind. I mean, DK just seems to be controlling the mid game because of their item pickups, but they haven't used their BKBs once. The fact that they spent 5 minutes without using either of their BKBs or Chaos Knight or Dragonite really seems to be a bit of a bizarre choice for DK. Like, why aren't they finding as soon as they pick up their double BKB?
They can't find anybody. I mean, the last time they found something, it was like in this area of jungle on the Chen. Navi's doing a great job dodging most of these fights. Can they actually initiate? Here we go, they find Omni again. Killing the Chen is just not really...
Yeah, they wanted to Vols. So Vols is going to run into land here. Oh, Omni's not coming out. Land they go down. So Vols going to get... Really nice save from Ice. It looked like the vision was a problem. I was expecting the Vols to blade through TP out of that one. I don't know if he maybe didn't have a TP scroll, but he went for the aggressive one, as a Vols always does, and he got punished for it.
Yeah, this is the break that DK was missing for. With this Aegis, I think we're going to see a tier 2 push coming very, very soon. Maybe they can put a couple of PI, but there's no way that Navi can challenge this one.
Now they're going to be giving up the first Aegis of the game. The other thing there for Vols is he finished his Butterfly, but he didn't have it on him. If he had the Butterfly there, he would have done a lot more damage with that Omni Slash. Probably have gotten the kill there, but not quite enough damage output coming from him.
Okay, so Aegis ends up on Chaos Knight. Looks like he is going to be going for the hearts.
Rushi's going to be sort of, I guess, transitioning slightly into more of your actual kind of character in some ways. Maybe he goes for the Assault Press, but after that, I feel like he needs something like a Daedalus Press. I've seen that before.
It happens. That's ironic that people are clapping for that.
Well, it's the first BKB use we've seen all game. Put a chip or something. Not being in the smoke.
Yeah, and I think Navi's going to proceed to play the exact same way they've been playing. They're just going to be avoiding fight, looking for a pickoff here and there. Look at how deep these wards are. And look at the gem on Deadly. Like, he is going to provide back continuously for your team until DK snatches that gem away. I think gem is very much necessary in this case.
Yeah, DK just playing so defensive now. Even with the Aegis, they've got such big items like support heroes with Aghanim, Scepter of your Visage, Ice with the Bloodsoak working on his BKB, but they still do not want to move out. They're so afraid of being initiated on by a Clockwork Hookshot. And this Omni Slash, your Juggernaut has a Butterfly and is about to hit level 16. That level 3 ulti with Aghanim Scepter is so painful.
Yeah, it hurts a lot. Also, because all the attack speed that Bolsus has through his Butterfly, there's going to be more extra slashes in between. I feel like Juggernaut could basically either take out Timbersaw or maybe Dragonite just with Omni Slash alone. And if he flies it on a support hero, well, that support hero is going to be dead instantly, and then we're going to see extra slashes going on the other things.
Yeah, the one hero he wants to avoid is kind of the Chaos Knight, and especially if Chaos Knight has the Phantasm up with lots of illusions to take the damage. That's where that Omni Slash is crucial for Navi in a team fight. I feel like that's going to be a majority of their damage output, because Clockwork offers very little. Luke Chen offers very little power. These here are just the crown backstabs. CM Freezing Field may actually become a key spell, and that's where Kuroki's building towards an active set, but I think he realizes how important this ulti could be. It could just be a BKB with this Open Club and the Aghanim Scepter comes later, but Freezing Field is going to be a crucial spell for Navi if they want to win this game.
Yeah, Dragon Knight again does have a very spammable stun, but if you're stunning the Crystal Maiden, Navi says, hey, alright, you're stunning your Crystal Maiden, let's have our Juggernaut as well as Dendi to do most of the right play. Speaking of Dendi, what item do you think he's going to go next? We generally don't see Pucko much beyond this point, because Blink and Scythe is generally a very well-equipped late game item.
Yeah.
We're going to see Shiva's Guard, perhaps?
The Shiva's Guard is nice against these kind of DPS type heroes. Love to see if that's exactly what they choose to go for, but we talked about Dendy a bit before the game. It feels like throughout this tournament he hasn't played like Dendy the Superman. Right now he's 0-1-4. Do you feel like there's just been no openings for him, or has he just had another quiet game?
I mean, this is a very slow game. He only has 7 kills, and he's got 4 of those assists. He's also been playing very dangerous territory, farming away with his gem, looking for pickoffs. I think both teams are just really avoiding each other. So I don't think there's much option for DK or for Dendy to make those big plays. I think Dendy will make those big plays later on.
Here we go. Both teams using their glyphs. We'll see DK look to take the fight at bottom lane. Bushi knows Shadow Blades, so we can't look to initiate the familiars. There's just one here. Looking maybe for there's a relocating for 4 seconds on his own. Omni Slash not really doing enough damage here. And Bobby put out the Shadow. The Blade Fury not hurting Bernie. He gets stunned up. Relocated back towards top, and they're going to try and chase down Clockwork as well. Navi, I feel like they cut their losses there. That could have been a whole lot worse, but luckily, your Juggernaut TP us as did your Clockwork.
You said that the one hero the Omni Slash wants to avoid is the Chaos Knight, and Chaos Knight tech all of them.
Didn't even use Phantasm.
He didn't. I don't think Bernie actually ever used Phantasm. No. In the Alliance game, didn't introduce that one either.
Who needs this spell? Well, when you hit level 16 and you have like 6 slots of item, it's one of the best spells in the game, but have to see if DK can get there. It really looks like this game is going to be going the distance here. Not a fight that Navi will be too happy with. That was after her boss. Also picked up a Yasha, so it will be, I'd say, Mantis out here. Getting a 35-minute time in Yasha would be a bit unusual.
Yeah, I mean, that's another team fight where it shows Radiant's ability to push and defend the tower at the exact same time. With a double damage on Bernie, they're going to just work down this tower and, of course, overcharge, give Bernie a ton more attack speed than used to. DK is slowly close to the grip, and Navi is getting so much trouble.
At the same time, DK just took out the last of their outer towers, but DK don't feel strong enough to push the high ground. They back off, even with the Aegis on their side of Bernie, they're not going to try and push high ground and go for tier 3, so they're just going to sit back, and you've got Aegis. What more are they actually waiting for before they push? Like, the Assault Chris is coming up with Dragon Knight, but apart from that, it feels like there's no real big item pickups with Team DK coming up.
Yeah, Ice has been working on his BKB. I wonder what Bernie's going to be working on. I feel like Matt's is probably pretty good here, because in the case that you ever do use your Phantasm, they will hit quite hard and they will move quite fast. Who knows? DK definitely does have a ton of cool play there. Another item that is a very supportive item, the last one which is
there's not too much Chaos Knight at all. He wants to go like 6 on the big item. That's where your Wisp or your Wisp would be.
Wisp is actually going to pick up a skill set.
Great Jizzy has one as well. They both have their Ghost Steppers here. These two heroes can just dodge all that amplified damage. I mean, we talked about Juggernaut wanting to isolate these two support, or if he finds some great yummy food, but with Ghost Steppers, that's not the case.
Yep. For wasting on the transition. I think what DK is waiting for is perhaps the next Roshan. Again, it's a very passive game here overall for DK.
Yep. This is two very evenly matched teams right now. It feels like DK starting to pull away here. Only in the last few minutes have they really gotten themselves a lead. It's been at most a 2,500 gold lead, but right now they've pulled away to almost about 7,000 to 8,000. But at 35 minutes in, Navi still in this with a good fighting chance. You asked what Denny was going to get. He's picked up a Ghost Scepter for the time being. Shotgun just to stop like Chaos Knight doing some damage, maybe. I suppose. Save a teammate if you serial one of your teammates.
I mean, you gotta be very careful if you are using that Ethereal Blade with Proposis using Zombie Slash. You don't want to make it any more difficult for him than he already is.
This is where Navi, the longer this game goes, I feel like they've got some good late game power with the clock, with the puck as well as the juggernaut, but heroes like Chen, Clockwork, and CM get very limited in what they can actually do in a late game state.
Yeah, unless, you know, that CM finished the Acceptor like we talked about, unless Puppy had an Acceptor below.
Do you think CM actually goes X, or do you need the BKB more?
What's flying out? I think the Axe would be pretty good. I mean, what is the BKB? I think the BKB allows Kuroki to get off a freezing field, but freezing field isn't that game-breaking in this situation.
See how Boss can find. He's almost got his Manta style now. Manta style good for causing chaos, because against like the Dragon Knight stun, the Chaos Knight stun, both single target, you need those illusions just to prevent yourself getting burst down too early in the fight.
Token farming here and there. Just to remind everybody that's watching on Dota 2 TV, which by the way, if you're not watching there, the ticket is free, so you can. Also, you can watch us on MLG.tv. We have a Bravo and a Charlie stream going on. It's a really good game here. I think on the Bravo stream, we have Speed Gaming and Pretty Boy Swag pretty much throughout the entire day. And then we have DK basically hopping between all three streams if you want to follow your favorite Chinese team.
Yeah, lots of action, and you can, of course, as I said, watch on the MLG platform, which is where I think there's giveaways going on. You get to see all the production going on there that MLG have put on here in Columbus. But right now, DK versus Navi. This match is also followed by Navi versus Alliance, so two big matches for Navi, who, with two losses to their name, if they lose to DK as well as Alliance, suddenly they're in a position where they may not be making it to the top four. Similar story for Alliance. Alliance have lost to Fnatic as well as Liquid today. These two teams, the two favorites coming into this tournament, both at risk of not even making it into the playoffs.
That's a scary thought. Meanwhile, we used to see Kuroki playing homage to Fluff and stuff, self-smoke, dropped a couple wards. Maybe jungle. I really think that Navi's perhaps playing a lot better than DK. They're playing from behind, so they have to play much better to have a chance. And, you know, warding deep in and jump and not getting punished for it is a really good way to make it happen.
There's your Manta style for her boss on the Juggernaut. Gucci's goes to Sword Press, not much more on top of that as far as gold goes. It's Chaos Knight who has himself 4,000 gold almost, with a heart completed. Maybe you go for something like a Bash or Abyssal Blade type build so you can stun the Juggernaut through a spin, although at this point spin doesn't really matter too much. It's more if he's trying to spin TP.
Yeah. I mean, if he spins, just right-clicking him.
Yeah. Navi ripped at the top. Next Roshan's up, and that's what DK going to take.
Okay, they're going to just kill those two flame skeletons. And Navi should completely realize Rocket Flare, though, is not checking some Roshan.
With the skeletons, the Chen skeletons in the pit?
Yeah, DK just killed it in one flame throw.
Yeah, so Navi know what... I think they know they can't get there in time. They also do not want to take a fight. DK have not just two BKBs, but three now with Timbersaw with the BKB. Your two supports of Ghost Scepters, so in some ways all five of these heroes nearly impossible to kill.
Yeah, and there's really nobody that's going for like linking Cypher Vice aside from what that Puck already has. I think the first support that picks up Cypher Vice is going to really dictate the pace of the game. Because it seems like the cores are going to just get more and more farm, but I think the support is really the ones that are going to do most of the stunning throughout the team.
This is where Kuroki wished he had a Midas.
Yeah, exactly.
If Kuroki had a Midas, he would have finished his Aghanim Scepter or BKB by now.
Or pick up Cypher if he wants to.
Yeah. I feel like maybe Navi didn't recognize it earlier in the game. If they realized this was going to be a late game stalemate type of game with this big Mexican stand-up going on, they would have maybe itemized it. This is where you see him having a Midas and getting a BKB or a Hex could win you the game, but unfortunately Kuroki struggling to even finish one item right now. Yeah,
let's actually check out how we're doing in terms of current gold. We have Bernie having 4,000, MMY's got 1,000 of his own. He's got also a Met, and then seems like Lamb just picked up something, a gem perhaps.
Dragon Knight just picked up a Sun, so possibly Heaven's Halberd here.
Yep. I mean, once
Jug doesn't go for B, he's not really a good BKB hero.
Exactly. So hey, that's a perfect guy. Gives him evasion that he needs to survive. He gets that Omni Slash.
He's still easily top of the net worth though. He's a good 4,000-5,000 gold ahead of your Chaos Knight and Dragon Knight, but I mean, you mentioned it. This is a hero who needs so much farm to be effective.
He's got another 3K. I think he's a great bash hero.
Yes, I agree. His attack speed is so ridiculous. You want to have that bash, and with triple BKB up, you get that Abyssal Blade later on. You have that reliable stuff to go through BKB on top of the bash.
I wonder what's going to throw these two teams out of a very passive state. Perhaps the next Roshan is where we're going to see aggression, but the next Roshan is going to be in like 10 minutes. DK just don't want to be aggressive at all, even when they have the Aegis.
That really goes to show how much respect DK has shown towards Navi. Not even trying to put with the Aegis on their opponent's side. This is, and it's not like Navi have are going to scale. I guess that's why DK are happy not to push because they know Navi are not scaling well. They've seen that the Crystal Maiden is not getting the greatest item pressure. Is getting one item closer to that Aghanim except it just needs another 1,000 gold for the plate of Alacrity, but getting off a freezing field is going to be tricky, especially with all the disables on the DK side. Triple Familiars, Chaos Knight stuns, Dragon Knight stuns, not an easy game. And Chaos Knight decides with MKB.
Yeah, goes great against Pavos Butterfly Invasion. I'm actually quite curious to see what Pavos is going for. He's got a Demon Edge. I mean, is this
MKB on his own?
Or is it GG Raker right now? Because what is the comeback here for Navi? I mean, it's only like a 3,000 gold.
Pavos needs to be careful. He's trapped on a bit trapped on the high ground here. There's Heroes below. He's got no TP out if he does get caught out, but looks like DK are going to try to use their Aegis down the mid lane here. With the MKB picked up the burning, they decided it is now time to try and push them in.
You feel like an MKB on Dragon by the Raider. Burning's just working on the stair.
They reach the high ground. This is it for Navi. They have got to hold this push because Burning's got to, like, if Navi loses this fight, DK get not just Ramses, they probably go for the throw. They go for the juggler. DK are looking to end this game.
Almost trying to max out on the back line. Here we go. He's going to go on MMY, but there's Gold Scepter. Yeah. They're going to go right. But he has no TP.
Oh, they're going to look to chase him down. They go elsewhere. Meanwhile, Navi in the front guys, they caught out Bushi to Koki. He's got this BKB. Poppy getting one. And they've got against you. Burning looking for one in. He's got no mana for the Phantasm. Burning needs mana right now. He's going to get one out of the corner. He has got the edge. Burning getting one here, but as said, he's got that second life. Burning one. Meanwhile, Force goes down. Where is your fire back? Force does not have it. Burning respawns. He can pop the Phantasm and DK are going to get at least middle racks. More. I feel like they may just go for the throw here.
Yeah, on silence Burning, because Burning actually knocks out his Phantasm key.
He's burning. It's T if you can hear me.
Oh, there we go. All right, here it is. There we go. Phantasm. Give him some high points over this week, because there's a tower, and there's going to be the Rex.
Well, bottom lane is all going down. Pavos tried for the backstep, but he didn't have the money he needed for the buyback there. He threw away his life for the defense, but DK looked to take 4 Rexes here. This game built up to this one moment. DK avoided fights for 40 minutes. They finally decide it's time. We're farming up. Burning, one of the best characters in the world, says, I've got enough light. I'll try to strike with this game.
Come on, He's going to try to make it. He's going to get set back to lazy further. Everyone dies to for
is going down as well. DJ going to get themselves back in grip. Just one range rush. Puppy with the goes. What a crit coming out from Burning. GG is they've taken it with Navi.
He's undefeated. Looks like the favorite to finish number 1.
Unbelievable. Much slower game than we've seen in the past, but these guys are just absolutely ruthless with how they play. They did not give Navi a single moment to get back. Now we said we knew we would get them.
What about Navi? They have to go up against the Alliance.
Navi taking like that to me is like, if I whoever loses that is in a lot of danger of not making it to the playoffs.
Coming into day 1, if I told you that